see this Nintendo Direct. Make me wanna switch to Nintendo. Come on. Make me wanna actually shell out the money in this expensive, crazy economy. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm a little out of it. I had an accident yesterday that really injured my head, so.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Oh, this is not something I'm interested in, but it looks cute.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Okay.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
It seems like a good, like,
Listen carefully to
fly-by kind of game.
find your flow, and you'll be able
Kind of reminds me of a mini game you'd find in Mario Party.
2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now.
Sort of reminds me
2,
of
3,
one
now.
of those Mario Party mini games.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
This really reminds me of, like,
Spells will strike
what
a
you would
chord
find in a
against
Mario,
those
or one of
who
the
face.
older school Mario
Move
Party
on
mini
and
games,
tip the
or even
scales to victory.
there's like this website my son goes to for like
Plus, there are
school where
even
they have
more
like these
rhythm
school
games in the
games.
lineup.
Kind of reminds me of
Enjoy all
that.
of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
I already know, like,
There are over 30 cooperative and
pardon me.
competitive games to play.
I didn't get a lot of sleep either because of my
Get
accident, so
into
I'm
the
sorry about
groove
that.
Solo
I already
or
know
with
that, like,
friends when
the Twitchers are
Rhythm
going
Heaven
crazy
Groove
right now
hits the
saying this
Nintendo
is not
Switch
what they want to
system
see.
July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
They probably have to do that because of the poor sales of the Switch 2, but that's only because of how expensive it
Master the
is.
way of the sword.
Because honestly, if it wasn't expensive, I would have it by now. Oh, Animusha is
Onimusha,
coming to
Way
Switch.
of the Sword, a new
I wouldn't
entry
wanna
in the
play
Swordplay
this
action
on the
series
Switch 1, I'll
is
tell you that.
slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Edo-era Kyoto has been
I wouldn't play
overrun
this
by
on the Switch
monsters
at all.
known
This is a
as
game I'd
Gamma.
play on my PC.
Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
Oh, that's
As
pretty
fates
cool.
intertwine, will
Kind of
you
reminds
cut
me of when
down
they were
foes that
doing
stand in your way?
for the Wii, way back when they were having
Onimusha,
Skyward Sword,
Wave the
showing how
Sword
like
launches on Nintendo
the
Switch
Wii
2,
remote
September
acted as
25th.
like Link's sword.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You
I still
are
gotta
Arisen,
finish
a
Dragon's
hero
Dogma. I
burdened
bought
with
the
weight
recent
of
one that
slaying
came
the
out,
dragon who has
but I
taken your
stopped
heart.
playing it.
In this
This
expanded
is so
version of
not
Dragon's
professional.
Dogma 2,
Sorry, guys.
explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down
Well, this is
powerful
gonna
monsters
be
in this
this
single-player
video.
action
By the
RPG
time you guys
adventure.
see it, it's gonna be a long watch. If this is like me reacting to it live, I'm watching this live. And then of course I'll do my autosave episode where I'll go over
custom companions who act on their own.
like my thoughts
When
of the
taking
show,
on massive monsters,
like more in
you
depth,
can climb them
and
to
like how they
strike their
game
weak
in this.
points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity.
You know, I
and
wanted to
reclaim
get
the
this
planet.
game like a lot,
Engage
not
in
because of the way the
high-speed
main
combat,
character
focuses
looks.
on timing.
You gooners.
Find your opening and strike.
I wanted to get this
Defeat
game
enemies to acquire new skills.
because of the
Then
combat system, the
strategically
way
deploy
you know
them
where the
to fit
combat system is.
situation. Can you
But
save
when it was
humanity
first
and
announced,
reclaim Earth for humankind?
it was announced as a PlayStation
Stellar Blade
exclusive title,
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this
and
year.
then now so much time has passed, it's like almost like
Blast
I
off
don't
in
even
the
feel like getting
two-player
it.
co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition.
This reminds
across
me
the
of that game
galaxy.
Vivarium.
There are many interstellar areas to explore.
This looks cool.
Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Foot using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on
Actually, it
Nintendo
looks fun.
Switch
I've never
2,
played that one.
October 1st.
There's only ever been one Rayman I played, and it was a demo that was on the Dreamcast. It's like really 3D one, kind of like a Mario 64 Rayman kind of game. That one I would want to play again.
Set off
'Cause I
through a
thought that was
peaceful
cool.
world, brimming with challenges.
What am I looking at right
puzzles,
now?
and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
This
There's
honestly
all
looks
sorts of
ridiculous,
tools to stay in touch.
but it looks mad calming. Just the
And
character
figure out
designs
new
are
methods of
ridiculous.
Communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu.
Not a big One Piece guy.
Decorate it to your liking.
I know. I'm probably gonna get burned at the stake for saying that.
Run the restaurant. By searching
But this
for
actually
and
looks cool.
collecting ingredients.
I don't know if it's because
You'll
of the
expand
pixel
your
art.
menu offerings.
Big classic JRPG
Use
guy,
devil
but
fruit
this is
abilities
cool.
to prepare
Even for a
pumpkin hot
cooking game.
steaks.
I wouldn't play it
Or
though, but it
whip up
looks cool.
tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
This is the Pokemon where you play as a Ditto, right? Who looks like a person. Yeah.
Keep adventuring in
I guess now you can go
Pokemon
underwater.
Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
My favorite word, free.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin.
I got a funny
There
story
you'll
about
find new
Pokemon DLC.
furniture, new
When
outfits,
Scarlet and Violet's
and
Crown of
new
Tundra,
friends.
Isle of Armor, no, not Isle of
The
Armor, Crown of
Pokemon
Tundra.
Pokopia Expansion Pass
I forgot what
paid
it was
DLC
called, the
will
Scarlet
be
and Violet
available
one. That
later
one was Sword and
today
Shield.
on Nintendo eShop.
When that one came out, my
One
boy
of the paid
Martin hits
DLC,
me up.
Bubbly
He's like,
Basin,
yo, the DLC is
launches
out.
this August.
You gonna get
Part
it?
2 and Part
And I
3
buy
will
it, and I
launch at a
realize that
later
it's not
date.
coming out months
Look
till
out
months
for more
later,
details
like
in
a
the
bozo.
future.
And I'm like, yo, I just paid like $40 for this thing. He's like, it's not out now. I'm like, damn, I could have bought it a little closer to when it was coming out.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the Heroic Games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Is this Dragon Quest? Oh, Fire Emblem. Fortune
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen
Gives me
seeking to
Alucard vibes,
fulfill
that
the
guy.
long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, A musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you
Primrose?
choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
You're not telling me that they're not paying
How you
homage to
spend your
Alucard.
time is up to you.
That's like Alucard coded all the way
Takes
from
the form of
Castlevania.
turn-based
Speaking of
tactical
that,
battles.
when I get paid for it, I
Consider
gotta
your
pre-order that
weapon's
game.
range.
I want that Alucard costume.
And your
It's
unit's
my favorite
strengths on the
Castlevania
battlefield.
character.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Isn't that the same one that was in the previous game, I think? I don't know, I've never really played Fire Emblem. I only know the characters through Smash Bros, but they always looked really cool.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdom Collection.
Well, that's
Launched the
nice.
same day.
You don't see stuff like this anymore. Like PlayArts who made Lunar back in the day, they had cool things like that.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch
Yes,
2.
let me check something.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the
Checking
dangers
something on my
lurking
phone
here
real
to
quick.
safely return to Earth in this open-world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful
Gum
attacks.
Ninjutsu.
Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
DK
Coming
channel?
to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take
Oh, they're
on
doing
challenges
limited
across
time
many
events.
Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
I heard that game was really good.
Try out ones geared for
It makes me
beginners.
sad that I don't have a
Or
Switch
take
2 when
on
I see games like Donkey
developer
Kong
challenges for
Bonanza
something
and
with a
stuff.
bit more punch.
But it's just too expensive right now.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
It looks fun.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid
Wife got me a
DLC,
sandwich.
a limited time collaboration with
Excited.
Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Remind me while I eat while watching this.
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline,
I need some.
inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald
That's
Rush
funny.
as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4
That must be
waves,
so
the
cool.
first wave
That, like,
beginning later
if it's a
today.
Nintendo game and you work with Nintendo, you can be like, I can collab with Mario anytime, or these major IPs.
From the
Nintendo.
creators of Vampire Survivors, the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell
crazy.
onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the
Capra
living
Demon
and the dead.
Dark Souls
A
1.
hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Lies of
Enter a
P.
darkly
I've heard good
elegant
things
world
about this,
based
but I've
on
never
the
played
story
it.
of
Lies of P.
Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry
Devil
5
Trigger.
Devil Hunter Edition.
That's cool. It's coming to
Nintendo
Switch too, but
2,
I have it on
June
PC.
23rd.
I would never.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
This is not a game I would play on Switch.
Enter a mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
I don't look too bad.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game, control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second, and put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Xenoblade coming.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。証石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
That circular aspect to the land is gonna play a role. I mean, I want to see Xenogears. Xenoblade looks cool, but I've never gotten into the series. I know it's a good series, but it's hard for me to be excited. Does it look like a cool game? Yeah, but...
Next. Please take a look at this.
Golf?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as
don't give me tennis.
Or even handles.
If they add the tennis game, your boy was looking like Juan Williams out there, I tell you.
All with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis. Aim for the center of the target.
I want a full tennis field.
In archery. Enjoy rallies with different
Yeah, okay. I used to play this. I used to love playing this. The tennis. I might actually,
spike. In volleyball.
you know,
Hold the ball straight or
I don't know if it's gonna make me want to go out and be like, you know what, I need to put money to the side. But
dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo
they had me at the
Switch 2
tennis.
system October 22nd.
I wonder if the Joy-Cons are as accurate though
Nintendo eShop.
as the
Nintendo Switch Sports
I
Resort.
wonder if the
is coming
Joy-Cons
to
are as
Nintendo
accurate
Switch
as
2.
the
We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports.
Wii remote
thumb
was.
wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this.
Round 1.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
2, 1.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there.
This is gonna be a fighting game tournament. Watch Thumb Wars.
Thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah,
This is gonna be a tournament series. Watch.
that's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be a tournament. That would be a sick tournament. Thumb Wars. Like, my wife likes playing that actually.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power
Yo, honestly,
on the forgotten continent of
I'm not trying to date
Ashenfall.
myself, but I haven't seen RuneScape in a long time since I was in middle school, and it
Explore a land
used to look
infused with
like
magic and uncover
a
lost
completely different game. Didn't look nothing like this. So I don't even know what this is.
In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall.
I remember I had a computer I could barely run anything.
Civilizations.
Struggling to run this game when you would have to farm sheep in the beginning or something like that to level up.
Craft gear and build shelter. Then Step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose
Not sure if I'm
partner characters,
overly excited. See, my reaction videos, this is why I was afraid of doing this, because it takes a lot to like really get me excited, especially since I had like a minor head, not a minor, it's a head injury yesterday, but it takes me a lot to get me excited. That's not gonna get me excited. I saw this already. Where are you gonna show more gameplay? They did a whole video on that.
Adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and
Are we
his
gonna get a
crew.
date? I don't think they gave a date last time.
For the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo
What?
Switch 2,
That's right around the
June
corner.
25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later
That's pretty
today
cool.
on Nintendo eShop.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Like Final Fantasy.
Get
Brave
ready for the first
Exvius?
Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
I gotta tell my boy about this.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can
Is he
you
coming
uncover
back?
the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
That's crazy.
Piku Niku returns
Reason that's crazy is
puzzle exploration
one of the only reasons I ever upgraded my phone, sorry, I'm not trying to disrespect this game, was because I wanted to play Final Fantasy Brave with my friends. Because for me, my phone, as long as I, especially at the time, could have gotten a call or a text, I was fine with it, right? I had an LG phone and I didn't have much money. So I wound up finally upgrading my phone so I could play the game. And what Final Fantasy Brave was, it was like a gacha game. So if anybody knows a gacha game, you would have to put money into the game to like kind of like open loot boxes essentially, and hopefully you get crystals with those visions. They talked about new characters, but it looks like they're making an official game out of it. That looks crazy. That actually looks crazy. Wow.
As you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. spot a monster you fancy.
That looked crazy. That was a little excited for me. But then that gotcha game, back to my story, sorry, I was typing to a few people. That gotcha game got shut down. So when the game got shut down, you know, all that money you spent into it. At the time, I had stopped playing it, but because, you know, I started stepping away from gotcha because they could get expensive, right? And they're addicting. So I stepped away from the game. I relatively stopped playing it. And the power creep was crazy, but it looks like now they're turning that into an official game. So that's something I would buy. Hopefully it comes out on PC because I don't have a Switch 2 right now. But I had to tell my best friend, well, one of my best friends, because he's the one who got me into, this is a Dragon Quest game. He's the one who got me into that Final Fantasy Brave Exvius game. I was, out of all my friends, I'm a big Final Fantasy fanatic. I was into it way before they even thought about it. But that particular FF game. Oh, this is the FromSoft game, Dust Bloods.
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Is he getting a release date? Oh, that was it. I was getting a closed network test summer. Yeah, because it's supposed to be like Elden Ring Night Rain, so.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this.
I've always wanted to play Splatoon, but never did.
Gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
No, they're doing a
So
single
what did
player
you think?
Splatoon game.
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired.
I feel like
from
the
Deep Cut.
Splatoon colors
We hope
always
you're
are
looking
fire
forward to it.
when they do like console
Let's see
or.
some more
But that's their
cool
whole thing, right? It's like splat and paint and stuff. Oh, that was a real game. If I'm not mistaken, this was made by the same people that did Undertale, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Probably just a quick game though. I always want to play this. I played it for a little bit, but I don't. These are way too expensive to be having to afford a subscription.
Light and darkness approaches.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 probably are coming, or maybe the collections. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan also, so this is pretty cool.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Probably locally this time, not streamed.
Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies and battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Kingdom Hearts 4? Kingdom Hearts 4? No way! This is where it was! Finally! Oh, that's sick. Yo! What? Oh, the top of my head. I hurt my head. Oh my, are we gonna get a date? We didn't get a date. We finally saw something.
Last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh, let me see. What's the last? What's the last announcement?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very
A new Legend of Zelda?
there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Is this the Ocarina of Time remake?
The Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Is this the Ocarina of Time remake? What? Okay. This show was looking like a clean 7 out of 10. It just went 10 out of 10 for me, just from those last 2. Bruh!
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look
Why
forward.
did Nintendo just steal the show?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but
Whoa, what
the moment I
happened?
pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow
Ooh, I
me
gotta
to
put
immerse
ice on the
myself
top
in
of my
different
head.
worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to
I
play it.
can't get over those last two shows. I
Thanks
can't.
for watching.
I
I'm
can't.
really looking forward to sharing more
I
of what I
can't.
love about
Like,
games and bringing those experiences to all of you.
I might just clip
And
that
now it's time for Treehouse
and
Live.
put that as its own thing. My reaction to KH4 in an Ocarina of Time. Those are real reactions for me. I don't just do that. Oh my god. Well, this is Treehouse. I wanted to just show the games. I'll put this up later. Thank you.